here, so take off all your robes.
I'm getting so hot, I wanna take my robe off.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your robes.
I'm getting so hot, I wanna take my robe off.
I did put a disclaimer for tomorrow's show, too.
Yeah, disclaimer for tomorrow's show, but we just started this show. Welcome to the show, guys. As you see, you've got me. I tried to dress up as Blue Steel, but instead I just look like a really bad drag queen crack whore. On my right, or your left, I don't know what side you're on, you have Fat Thor. Welcome. Thank you for coming from Asgard today. Really appreciate it, making the trip. And then, as you see there, Cody is dressed up as John Cena. That's why you can't see him. And then, below me, we have a furry, also known as an advocate for furry liberty. And he fights for the rights of all furries all across the world. Make sure you guys go and support him. He also makes butt plugs that are shaped after his tail. So make sure you guys get that. Check out the Patreon. No. And then we have Glenn, and he chose to be the rapper for a Bounty paper towel. Anyways, happy Halloween, guys. Welcome to the show. And then here comes Cody. You guys might see his outline. Sweatpants season, hashtag. No.
Oh, shaking his tail.
Yeah. And so here we are. Cody's back. As you see, he's also an aborted Teletubby fetus. So I got a lot of jokes for Cody tonight. But anyways, welcome to the show. How are you guys doing? And I just want to shout out in the chat before I do the real chat. RB Mark II, thanks for being here. He also says production value A1. If you guys didn't notice the new intro up there, Anthony Ramella is a business partner, put it together for Shake and Bake Media. Without even asking, I didn't ask them. They just did it and then gave it to me. So shout out to them. They're making us look good. So that's why we keep them around. But anyways, let's start out. Anthony, how you doing this week, man?
Doing good, man. I'm doing good. Had a fun week this week making ads for the costume contest tonight. Got to put, Friday Fallout faces on some funny ass costumes. Looked at all the costume fails I could find online and thought, what the hell? Let's have some fun. I hope Stan didn't take that too bad, being the Kool-Aid man, but, just in good fun, But, happy Halloween. I'm excited for the Fallout, and, we're just going to see what unfolds this evening.
Hell yeah. So our guest tonight, we have Advocate for Liberty. Let's go ahead, bro. Actually, tell us what you're vaping on, and then we'll go around from there, and then you start the buffet.
Paranormal with, I've got the Freddy Krueger theme on it. With
Nice.
the Rebirth RTA on it. And I just got this in, I'm going to butcher the name, Saboras del Encanto. This is the pineapple rum flan cake. And it's good. It's really good.
I just want to point out that even with that mask on, dude, whatever mic you got is fucking nice, man. I can hear you perfectly.
It's Yeti.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
Hydro homies.
Did you just drink through the mask? Does it work? Anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. What else you got? Is that all you got tonight, then?
That's all I brought up because this was enough.
Yeah. You look like a vape cloud with a face right now. All right, Glenn, how you doing, man? We haven't seen you in a little bit. You've been busy working, getting new cars and stuff, man. What's up?
Oh yeah, and my on the way back from picking up that new car, the timing belt on my old car just snapped.
Oh, fuck.
Was waiting out 20 minutes east of Morgantown, West Virginia, for like a couple hours on a tow truck.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, at least you're home safe now.
Hell yeah, 2 DMV appointments this week. I mean, I'm can put two together on how that's been.
How that's going to work out.
Yeah. As far as vapes, man, I'm keeping it simple. I got the OG top side with Passage and some Wedding Crashers from Sick Boy.
Nice. I've been hearing about Sick Boy lately. I heard it's pretty good.
Wedding Crashers. I haven't tried that.
That is a
Tastes
cream.
like Vince Vaughn semen.
Phenomenal. The crab cakes. Sorry.
I think it's like cheese frosted carrot cake.
I
Oh,
absolutely love the shamrock cookie. That's my favorite.
Some carrot cake.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Is that all you got then? You just rocking one?
That's that. Got that and trusty cup of decaf.
Oh, decaf, man. What, you gotta be up in the morning?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. You're the only one here, I think, with like a job you gotta get up for, so I'm sorry.
Gotta get up so I don't miss that final DMV appointment, so I can get the new title.
Well, since you got a new car, I like to tell all my friends that get a new car. You thought you had me, you didn't even have your car. That's from Fast and the Furious, Don Toretto. Just throwing it out there. Anyways, Cody, what do you got, man? Cool. You're really killing it. No, you're muted.
You can't hear you, pal.
Hey, alright. I'm muted, alright. I'm fucking stupid. Anyway, I was being an asshole saying, like, take a fucking guess. Like, I got the same shit.
Wow.
Yeah. So, my bad. Yeah, no, still topside, recoil, rebel, still Homeboy's juice, but I'm almost out, so I'm probably gonna switch back to, what is that one? Pixie Chilled.
Nice.
But that's just my go-to.
All right, and then so just so everyone's clear, because I'm going to make fun of you all night, you're not an aborted Teletubby, nor are you a Fall Guy. What is your outfit again? A dragon or a dinosaur?
It's a dragon onesie.
Okay.
Honestly, I didn't leave my house like this whole week, so I was like, well, it's between this and a pimp, and the pimp costume is really uncomfortable. So I was like, I guess I'm going with the dragon onesie, because that one I actually like.
I'd like to see the dragon pimp. That'd be
It's
Yeah.
just a onesie.
You
and
could have been the dragon pimp, and you
oh,
could
the
have had
dragon
Daenerys
pimp.
as a hoe.
Ooh,
You could have put like
didn't think
a
about that.
blonde Barbie doll and like a rope or whatever, like Game of Thrones. This is how it should have ended. No.
You spit hot fire.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nylon.
Oh.
Nylon.
No, but I mean, you saw the tail. It's got a tail. You know?
Oh yeah, I've seen that outfit
Like-
before.
I like to shake that ass. You know what I do? In a circle, throw it in a circle.
Shake his tail scales. All right, so
Yeah,
Dragon pimp gets
But-
much tail.
yeah.
yeah. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on in the chat tonight. Lady Liberty was here first, as well as Mr. Advocate for Liberty. So thank you guys, of course, for being here. Thank you for being on. Mr. Steven Sard, RB Mark II, Dennis Michael. Let's see who else we got right here. If you guys want to drop what you're vaping on too, I might read them. Probably not all of them. Because I'm starting to feel. I did drink 2 beers before the show, but I'm drinking these instead of like. So let's talk about last week real fast. Those drinks that I was drinking were tall cans, and I didn't realize they're 10% per volume, and I had like 10 of them. So it's like 100,000 beers or whatever. I'm not good at math, that's why I take pictures. So anyways, it was called Sex on the Beach in the can, and so if they say Sex on the Beach is fun, it's not. You get fucked, and then you wake up feeling like shit the next day. I'm just throwing that out there. Anyways. So we got Glenn Hefner, of course. He's on panel. He's in here. Mr. Hobag, nice to see you. That's one of the best names on YouTube. Hobag. It's like I thought it was my mom subscribed to the channel at first, but it was just him. And then we got Mr. David Moyle from Down Under. Good to see you. And Great Wombatsky, man. I hope your back surgery is coming along good. I know you got cut up last week, so I hope everything is going great. I'm really not the best at like saying like consoling information. I'm like, dude, you got sliced. Anyways. Let's see. Drip by Vapor, good to see you. Yeah, you got knifed. Drip by Vapor, Mr. Wintucky Shine, and I think I hit everyone that's talked in the chat. So, anyways, what's up, guys? It's a Halloween-ish episode or whatever, you know. I heard that there were some other costume contests going on or whatever,
Yeah.
but like, you know, this is the
Hey,
real one.
My question is, Vandal, what are you supposed to be?
I'm supposed to be Blue Steel, man, but I came out looking
Blue
like,
Steel.
you know, like I was like. But I even tried with the hair and like the blow. You ever hit like just wait, Cody, when you hit like 35, like I am 34, wow. 34, 35 around that area. I think I'm 34. And I try to like blow dry my hair. Like you got a glorious head of hair. He used to have hair down to his ass when we met. Bro, look at this hairline, man. I look like the side of the rim where the girl hits a curb every time she borrows your car. But yeah.
You look you tried to huff paint and did it completely wrong.
I look like I basically look like Charlie and fucking
Right in your eyes, right?
I look like J-Man and Nightman had a
really
child, and it was like this, and this is what you got, and it was terrible. And a little bit of Vapor Swaggins on the side, you know?
Tried to huff paint and you did it wrong. That was great.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have ever seen It's Always Sunny, but there's a Charlie Day on there, and he's always huffing the paint or whatever. It's always on his lips. I never huffed paint, but you know I lived in a trailer park, so I'm pretty sure I was near it.
Undoubtedly.
Yeah, you know that's the kind of thing you
I
do
was
there.
near. Isn't all of Pahrump a trailer park?
Well, it was at one point, like, but I only lived there for like 2 or 3 years. No, like, so there's this town outside
Okay.
of Vegas, and I always make fun of it all the time. Cody knows about it. I lived there for a couple years in like high school, and it was like the world's biggest trailer park in like 2010, and shit like that. Anyways, you drive out there, and like, you know, when you drive over like a hill going to California, you see all the houses and like all the trees and shit. Just imagine that, but like double wides everywhere and fridges and yards and all
It's
this
like
stuff.
it's like someone got stranded in the middle of a desert and like, hey, let's make a fucking city right here. And it was like, and they're like, yeah, Pahrump, sure. And
Yeah.
they just started smoking meth.
I'm thinking it's like where they ran out of gas or where they had a flat tire and they're just like, fuck it, let's just park here.
It's
We're
actually
living here
I'm
now.
pretty sure that's where the isn't that the same location that they shot the cartoons there with the cars, or called cars?
No, I think that was in like Arizona or New Mexico, but
Yeah.
also that is where a lot of episodes of Cops have been shot.
It wasn't Cops, it was the Live
It was
PD.
Live PD. my
Live
bad.
PD, like, so they were gonna do one run in Pahrump like 5-6 years ago when that show first came to like Nevada, right? And it's like we're calling it like a podunk town, not even to be funny. Like, I'm dead serious. You're a fucking trash town. Anyways, so like the cops went out there, the Live PD went out there just to shoot for 3-4 weeks. Shout out my buddy Geekus Maximus in the chat, by the way. And that's it. They were gonna shoot for 3 weeks. They ended up staying there for 10 years, almost 10 years. That's how shitty that town is, of like less than 200,000 people.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
You
and
get
so
that much time out of one place. That's fucking brilliant.
yeah, and like Geekus said in the chat, Disney roasted Pahrump too. They made fun of the name or whatever, and then they all came together trying to like sue Disney for like $3 billion in libel and defamation or whatever, and Disney just laughed at them. So like it's like the town is like your uncle on Facebook that shares all those weird articles. Like that's who that town is a person if you were to name it.
Yeah, so it's got a population of, I just looked at that, of like 40,000, which is
Yeah.
decent sized. I mean, it keeps going up as people keep moving there for some.
Well, in double wide wise, that's like 80,000 trailers if you think about it like that.
It keeps going up because they keep fucking and repopulating.
That's the worst part, dude. So I went out there when I was like high
So
school.
how many vandals are out there?
None, man. I think I might. Apparently, I might be shooting blanks. I gotta go to the doctor. It's very serious. No. No. So when I lived out there, it was like high school days, right? So everyone's like fooling around with each other and stuff. And I'm not even lying to you. There are people that share family lines with second and third cousins because the town is so small. They all banged each other, had a kid with each other, got married and divorced. And it's basically like a giant game of like, what's that game where you sit in the chairs or whatever and fucking go in a circle?
Watch out,
Is
Goose.
it the chair?
Yeah, musical chairs. It's like musical
Oh,
chairs
okay,
of who's
yeah.
gonna bang their cousin. So, anyways, I'll get off the subject of dissing a whole town for the night, but like, Pahrump, you're fucking gross. Get it together. As,
All right, so
as I'm dressed like
vaping
this.
on.
Yeah, what are you vaping on, God?
I'm vaping some Asgardia juice tonight, so my special blend, and drinking some Elysium Space Dust beer.
Space
I figured
dust.
That was the right thing for tonight. Definitely space oriented.
Yeah, nice.
Just so I could put my 2 cents in on this, since you never asked me what I was vaping on.
I know. I totally forgot about it, dude. Because Fat Thor doesn't talk anymore. You know, he just sits there and he broods in silence. It would have been great though if like one of us dressed up like Thor and then like we did an animation where he chopped off my head.
Eat Thanos.
Or Thanos, whatever. Obviously I'm starting to get a little drunk.
I was just afraid that Corey was going to dress up like Fat Thor too, and then it was going to be a little uncomfortable.
Man. All right.
It's gonna be, you'd say it uncomfortable because Corey looked better.
It's true.
Cody.
So, is that all you got vaping on then? That's all you got?
That's it. Just one thing tonight.
Man, you stopped me for that? No.
I stopped you for the beer because
Yeah.
I never drink beer on the show, but I've been drinking for a few hours.
That's
now,
fair.
I'm
So if
good.
you guys didn't know, Anthony Mel has been pre-gaming all day. And I was going to see like how long he's going to last tonight. So we're going on a marathon show. You have to
No,
stay
I'm
here.
good, man. I got 2 more here in the ice bucket, ready to go. You know,
Oh, fancy, man. It's like you're at a
Well,
bar with a
that's the way
patio.
Thor does it, baby. That's you gotta keep in character. That's all part of it.
So we got anything? I know it's a Halloween. Everyone's kind of doing the same shit, but I was gonna start it out with. We got any like spooky, crazy stories? That anything happen around Halloween or a
Talk about
costume contest?
pranks.
Yeah, like a prank, anything,
I
any
wanna talk
Halloween
about
story.
pranks, because that's something that never really gets talked about. And I know this ragtag bunch of fuck-ups probably done some serious... I would think Vandal's got some pranks in his repertoire that he's done, so...
I don't know why you
Anything
think
that
that.
you can tell now that maybe the statute of limitations is run out on.
So, I wouldn't say it's quite a Halloween prank, but it's around this time of year. So it's close enough. It's one of the first ones I could think of. I was hanging out with my friend Janelle. This was maybe 10 years ago. And it was in a new part of Las Vegas that's being developed that I lived in. And so we all went to this restaurant called Fuddruckers. If anyone doesn't know what it is, it's Rude Fuckers, but it's just backwards so that you can actually advertise, Anyways, we're all there. It was like her 22nd birthday or some shit like that. And we're all drinking and shit, and there's a Chuck E. Cheese right across the way. So, I'm all drunk and shit. I'm like, oh, dude, let's go to fucking Chuck E. Cheese, skee ball. I'm gonna go win me some fucking, finger traps and shit, all this shit. Anyways, we go in there, and I got kicked out within 5 minutes for being too drunk. And I mean, that's fair. They were right. But as far as it goes, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get them back. And so I lived on this part of Las Vegas where Cody will know the area by where this Wet n Wild, this water park is next to this freeway. And I lived right in front of it. And then around the curve, Cody, where it connects where Parkway's at, is that Chuck E. Cheese. So it's a good 5 miles from that spot. Anyways, to get them back, I decided to go and I banged on the window of the Chuck E. Cheese after they threw me out. And all the kids and everybody and all the families looked. I jumped up on the window and I mooned the whole Chuck E. Cheese. And my friend inside the Chuck E. Cheese took a picture. And then they tried to chase me, call the cops on me. And I ran for 5 miles drunk home so I wouldn't get, a low sex offender charge.
You ran 5 miles home?
Yeah, it was terrible. I hated every minute of it. But, that's the first prank I could think of off the top of my head. I know it's not really that great of a prank, but it's like a Halloween shenanigan thing. So who got something else?
Well, when I was a teenager, I went out and I filled up a spray bottle with cooking oil. Went up and sprayed all the cars in the parking lot up at the grocery store. Well, it turned out, 20 minutes later, my grandmother comes down. She's driving with her head out the window because
Oh,
of this
no.
accident. So I had to go out on and clean it off. That was like a backfire prank.
Oh, man. That's kind of mean. You try to beat up your grandma, man. No.
She's like, I have my windshield wipers. I think they're bad because I can't see. It's like, where did you just come from the grocery store? Yep. Oh, I heard some people were up there spraying vegetable oil. I better go clean that for you.
So what do you got then, Mr. Fat Thor?
Well, one year,
I'm going to grab a beer.
I actually worked at a Chuck E. Cheese.
I can see it, dude.
Which is kind of funny that you brought that up. So, and they used to throw out these huge bags of old dough. Once it was a couple days old, they couldn't use it. And if you don't know about pizza dough, when it gets hot, it expands exponentially, and then it smells like fucking rotten beer. So we took a couple of these big trash bags full of this rotten dough and broke into the high school and packed it in this guy's locker that we didn't like and let it sit there for 3 days. And when we came back to school on Monday morning, it was seeping out of the top vents of the fucking locker, and the whole hallway smelled like beer. Never got in trouble for that one, but that was a really fun prank that we pulled. I mean, that's just one of the many. There's other ones I don't know if I could tell. I'm not sure the statute's running on those yet. But, that's how it goes. No, I mean, I'll tell one more. So there's another time I was lighting up fireworks at school, and what I'd do is I'd twist them up in a little paper towel, like a time-release wick, and I'd light the paper towel and put it somewhere and then let it go off, and I'd be somewhere else so I wouldn't get caught. And one time I was doing that with a smoke bomb, and I could hear somebody coming, so I just whipped it in a room after I'd lit it, and then went up and in a catwalk, working on lights in the drama department. And I started seeing smoke coming up, and I'm like, okay, cool, my smoke bomb went off, and then more smoke.
Oh my god, you caught something on fire?
More smoke, and I didn't know at the time, but the room that I threw it into was full of mattresses from a play called Once Upon a Mattress.
What the
Caught
fuck?
the mattresses on fire, so they had to call the fire department, and the school had to be evacuated. I didn't say shit. Just went outside with everybody else. But I kept quiet about that for a long time because I'm like, I don't want to get busted for that. So yeah, well, we do crazy things when you're kids. You know? But nobody got hurt. It was just it smelled really bad. And since some of the mattresses were leaning against like an electrical box, I just blamed it on that. So like, oh, okay, cool. I'm out from underneath of this one. No investigation. I'm good to go.
Well, that's pretty good. You almost caught your school on fire. I mean, it's been a while, so that's definitely past the statute.
It was a one-room schoolhouse, so you know it's been a while.
How old are you? One-room schoolhouse. If you don't mind us asking, I know you never asked a lady.
1,500 years old, man. I mean, don't you know? That's all.
You're the reason why the dinosaurs died. It was the very first schoolhouse.
Yeah.
All right.
Burned down the very first schoolhouse on the little house on the prairie. You know.
What about you, Glenn? You got any stories?
Yeah, I wish I could say I did, but I've been pretty boring, you know, and just worked on Halloween.
So if you guys didn't know, Glenn's our shot back to reality, like that song by Eminem, otherwise known as B Rabbit.
He's our designated driver. That's
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, every show's got to have one.
We wouldn't be designating me as driver anytime.
So if we're just talking about like regular pranks and shit, I can talk about this one. I was overseas, right, in Afghanistan in the year 2010, or was it 2011 actually? And I was a mechanic, right? And so we're kind of like, and I was a signal unit. So we're the redheaded bastards, right? Like I don't know if anyone, like Glenn's been in the military, he knows, like usually if you're in the shop, you're treated like, you know, like you see the movies where the guys like have gangs and they like fight, like snap on each other and shit. That's how like cliquey it is between different MOSs and jobs. So anyways, we had our command tent with the commander of our company and our unit and all that shit in there all the time doing the op ords and all that shit next to the main base. When I was on the main base, they were total assholes. They are the only ones with cover on our base in Afghanistan where I could go smoke cigarettes and shit under, like, you know, the cover back when I smoked cigarettes, and they never let me do it. They was like, oh, go hang out in the shop, get out of here, like, you don't belong here, like, and it was like 20 feet away from our place. I was like, you guys are fucking dicks. So anyways, I go on Amazon and I bought $100 worth of fucking stink bombs in little glass vials, and every day for the rest of the year after they came, I would break two, roll them up. I wouldn't break them at first. I'd put them in paper towels, roll them up, and then we had Drash units, which is the ACs, basically ACs on wheels, and they had these big hoses that did that. So I'd break them up all the fucking time and put them in the paper towel so it'd soak, and I'd stick them in the air filter, and they'd always be like, man, whoever's eating all the protein shitting in the fucking tent needs to fucking stop. How am I going to command a whole goddamn military unit without you shitting your fucking pants in here? And we had this lieutenant, he was like 4'5", and he was a butter bar, you know, or he wasn't a butter bar, he was a first lieutenant or whatever. So he finally got his bar, a regular bar, and he was always like trying to talk about how buff he was and working out and shit. But like I say, he's like 4'5". It's like one of those little homies you get when you put those little coins in the machine at the grocery store. That's how big he was. So, but he'd always act about like working out and drinking protein. So that fool, he would always get smoked, is what they call it. And the company commander would make him do push-ups, thinking he was shitting his pants the whole time. But it was just me putting smoke bombs in their fucking air vents because they were fucking assholes. So I could have probably detrimented the war effort in Afghanistan for a while, and that's been about 10 years. So that's like a statute of limitations.
There was a time when I was in high school that was really popular. Like they would, and it got to the point where the teachers would just make you stay in class after somebody like let one off, and so it was just like
you got to suffer with it.
like, oh my god, this is so bad, and that's something I never did. Now, a prank that we used to pull all the time, and I don't even want to tell people to do this because somebody will fucking try this.
Yeah, don't try this at home.
We used to take ketchup packets like after lunch and just toss them in the hall during change of classes, because I went to a high school with 3,000 kids, so when you change classes, I mean, the halls are just packed full.
Wait, you guys were all in the one-room schoolhouse? I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I didn't go to an all one-room schoolhouse. But you took ketchup packets, and if you tossed them in the hallway, like when everybody was walking, somebody would step on it and squirt that shit all over somebody else. And, you know, I thought it was funny, but I was a fucking dumbass kid. You know? I mean, so you walk around the rest of the day with ketchup to squirt all over your fucking pants. Like, you know. Dumb shit you do when you're a kid.
That's some Napoleon Dynamite shit right there, man.
Yeah, for sure.
This is important. I'm taking notes.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got. He's over here snitching. He's snitching. No.
No, I'm taking notes.
He's gonna call your school from like 30 years ago. Like, hey, like, if you didn't know.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, your Halloween pranks are only for Halloween? I did it year-round.
Oh no, you can do it whenever you want.
Yeah, whenever
like,
pranks. I'm just interested to see how far you can deep throat that mod to hit it.
Oh, the fun part is watch it.
All right, guys, this is the premium part of the Snapchat. You guys got to pay now.
Man, that's like deep throating that thing.
So that'd be talent though if you could hold it there with no hands and drink it, you know.
So is this a new mask for you, Advocate for Liberty, or is this something that you and the wife use on a regular basis?
Bought this a long time ago to wear, and I just never wore it, so it's been sitting in like my vape cabinet actually.
You know, the sad thing is I've got, like, you guys have seen me play other characters, and I've got like 6 or 7 wigs for different things. My son came to visit one time, and I was like, okay, I just want you to know there's nothing creepy going on. Like, I'm not staring at myself in the mirror.
I'm
with a
not
wig
paying the
on,
rent like
rubbing
this.
one out. Like, that's not, these are for specific things.
He's doing that
'Cause, I
thing
mean,
like in
think about somebody
Boondock
comes
Saints.
into my house, and they're like, what's with all the girl wigs? Like, what are you doing there?
He's dressing up like the cop on in Boondock Saints.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking more like the guy from Psycho, you know, oh, mother. Oh, Norman.
I was trying to make you look cool, okay?
Yeah, no, there's no chance of that. Like, literally, I found this Captain America shirt, and I'm like, it's a beat-up Captain America. This is something Fat Thor would wear. Just because.
I mean, it works for the mouth thing.
It's like
But you have to hold the top of the head to get to work.
So wait, is it sound activated or something?
No, it just works off your jaw.
Oh, okay. So you got a pretty strong jaw then, because that.
I have one of those clown ones too, like this, with the jaw that opens up and stuff. I just don't know where it is.
Well, you probably shouldn't wear the clown mask. Speaking of like spooky stuff, you guys remember it was like what 2015 when the world was a brighter place and the scariest thing we saw was the clowns chasing people in the forest. You guys,
Want a funny true fact? That's when I bought it because of that.
I remember when all that came out and you always see everyone like freaking out about it, but it's like, oh, they're running from the clowns. I was like, I wish a motherfucking clown would run up on me in a parking garage. I'll kick it in the face, but in reality, I'd probably be like, ah! You know. I burped. That's how I
dress
screamed.
up as a clown.
That's
you
when
know,
you
for
pull out
fun,
the
but
knife and put it
I don't
down.
do it anymore because there's just too much bad shit around clowns anymore.
Clowns is such a negative thing. It's either ICP or just a clown in general. You know, they're just gross. Unless you're into that kind of thing, and if you are, then you know what, you're probably in the
Well,
wrong
Glenn,
place.
we haven't seen you in a couple weeks, man. What's been going on other than automotive disasters and new cars?
work, lots of work. We had somebody quit on us last week.
I don't think I even know what you do.
I'm a lab courier.
Do you like drive pee around? Is that
Specimens.
Pee and blood. Lots
Okay.
lots of COVID tests. And
all right?
yeah, so for this whole region, we're down to 3 drivers on the road.
You would think, man, that'd be people without a job. That'd be something that would be in high demand. They could just step in and do.
Well, you guys gotta be certified on a lot of stuff, yeah?
Certified to drive pee and blood around?
Yes, because people like Vandal replace it with apple juice.
Oh, gotcha.
I've seen some people try to do some weird shit, like this one fella did an observation on, looked like he was smuggling Osama bin Laden in his pants and tried to a bag and pump on the underside of his junk.
What? Oh, so it's for a fake piss test?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's why you get the
You
whole...
gotta spend the money and get the Whizzinator.
Yeah, the whole
Like,
fake
that's
ass
what I
wiener.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know
Just so you know, watch the movie Gattaca if you really want to know how to do it right, okay?
Oh yeah.
Oh god. No, there's those things that call Whizzinator's because I remember like I'm at statute of limitations. I smoked weed the whole time I served in the military, even though I got top marks on some stuff. So like you can do it, you shouldn't. Anyways, I'm not advocating for it. But like I would be able. I was pretty good with people in my unit. So my lieutenant would always be like, "Hey man, we got a test coming in a couple weeks," and I know what it meant. Like it's a piss test, and I was pretty open with the people I was under. Like, hey man, I'm probably gonna smoke weed. So anyways, they give me a heads up. And so it'd take you I smoked the whole time, so I couldn't purge my system. So I got the Whizzinator, and it's a whole ass fake wiener, and you put it on like a strap on basically.
Yep.
I've seen it on Tumblr before, and then you put it all on, and then it looks like a real wiener. So when you pull it out, you can pass your pee test like nothing, and it has a heat and element and all that stuff in it. And then you just got to be careful because when you walk out of your unit drill hall or whatever it is, you got to throw it away. And then next thing you know, it looks weird and you're pulling a whole dick out of your pants and throwing it in a dumpster. So put it in like a honey baked ham bag or something, you know.
But he's right. I mean, I did the same thing. I used one for like probably a decade of not because I smoked every day. It was like something you just had to have. It was when you go to buy it too, they come in different flesh tones. so you could match it up to because it would be weird if you saw a white guy pulling out a big black cock to be with.
It's a circumcised
Yeah,
mark.
which one of your websites are we like promoting now?
It's the shake it 3 times and you're playing with yourself.com. No.
Shake it 3 times and then bake it. That's what we're promoting tonight.
Yeah. Also, shout out Steel Valley Vapors using the house tonight. Good to see you, man.
Yeah. Punk
Yeah.
Rock Silver Fox 2020. Only a few days till the election, buddy. I hope you're ready.
Yeah, man. I hope you're ready. I wanted you to campaign like Vermin Supreme with the fucking boot on his head all the time. Dude, I'm just saying, like, with this current presidential election, Vermin Supreme's looking pretty good, because at least I'll get a fucking pony out of getting my ass fucked by the government. But
I
we
just
won't
keep thinking of Brewster's Millions. Like, I want to vote for none of the above. Can we do that?
We just need to take a year off, find ourselves, figure it all out.
It sounds like you did that back in Afghanistan.
No, that's what I did in the porta potties every morning.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know. I don't know
Oh.
about Glenn. Glenn was in the military. I don't think he went overseas, but I do know he did a lot of stuff stateside. So I will say this, though. As a soldier, when you just want to be alone, a porta potty is your best friend.
Yeah.
You shower
we
with your
appreciate
group.
what you do, man.
You sleep with your
if you're
group.
getting those COVID tests out there and getting people tested and helping them out, then that's a valiant thing to be doing. I'm just making funny Instagram posts. So.
It doesn't pay nearly enough for what it is.
Really?
Oh, it far below what, like, just as a comparison, when I worked for the Postal Service and left for this job, I took a $6 an hour pay cut.
Why would you leave the postal service? I mean, I'm not trying to get in your personal business, but man, that just seems like one of those jobs. It's like a never leave kind of job.
I don't know, too many holiday seasons, man. That's what really gets you.
Boy, they're screwing the pooch right now, man. It's taking forever to get shit anymore. Yeah, because I ordered a different wig for this particular episode over a week ago, and it's been sitting in Detroit for the last 2 days. Like, the fuck? Like, send it on to me. Like, why the hell is it just sitting there?
I did good. I had vape mail coming, and it came a day early. It wasn't supposed to be here till tomorrow. That's
Yeah.
when I got this. I got the whole Batman line.
Nice.
So, what do you think about that, Advocate? Is it decent?
It is good so far.
Yeah.
I've only tried the one, and I just wicked it up, and it's over pony on acid. So I because of the show earlier, I didn't have time to re-wick. So I'm still getting a little of that fruity, but it's the pineapple rum upside down, and it's coming through now, and it's pretty damn good.
I've heard good things about it.
Man, now when I go and get some more pony on acid, it's just fire.
It's so good.
It's like that first hit of crack.
Oh, I forgot I did
You
have
know,
something else.
I've got most of a bottle. I'm not a fan of that liquid.
I didn't even tell what I was vaping on tonight.
Yeah, what are you vaping on,
throat hit
Van?
in a wrong setup, the pony on acid will have a wicked throat hit. But if you put it in
Yeah.
like a rebuildable RTA or something, it's with a 0.2 or better, it won't be so bad. It
I guess I can try that. I mean, I honestly took it on Grimm's recommendation, and I wasn't really super happy with it.
I tried it in a RDA with a hot build, a mind your own business build. It's not so good. It kind of hits the back of your throat really hard.
Yeah.
I think the last time I used it, I had a stack with a 0.33, and it was pretty gnarly.
Hit your throat really hard.
Oh, I mean, hit everything real hard.
So what are you vaping on, Blue Steel?
So, yeah, I actually switched it up a little bit since we're, 'tis the season here in the States. We're getting a little bit colder. I did go last week. I think I talked about it last week. I went and got the Geek Vape. What is this thing again? I don't even know the fucking name of it.
Babe, what is this thing? Okay.
I'm not
Is
even.
it the Solo? Is that what it is? Or is
That's
it-
why you guys don't come to this channel on Fridays for vape stuff. That's why you watch Monday where Adam and Legion gives good advice. You want vape stuff? I'm like, yo, toots, bro. Anyways, the Geek Vape. What is this thing? The Aegis or whatever. Aegis something. But it's got the tank. So this is the first tank I've tried since I've switched over from using the Goat for the last couple years. It's not too bad. It's got a lot of airflow, which is good. But I'm just getting used to a tank. It's the flavor is not it's not there for me personally. But it's
Mixing
good.
it up, guys, were trying to get me to use your Goat. They were like,
The Goat's so
know-
good, man. I'll swear by the Goat all day, every day. It's the only vape thing. Those and Breestone's coils. that I will swear by, that I know for sure are great, because I've used it for the last 3 years without changing it. And not 3 years, 2.5 years almost, without changing it. It's great, but everyone. But that's the whole vape thing. Everything's subjective, Everyone has their own taste. But
was it Monday or Friday that everybody talked about everything? And I brought up the double vision.
I didn't even understand what you just said.
The double vision.
Oh,
RDA.
it's probably
talked
Friday
about
because
it.
I don't remember it at all.
Well, one of these days, sometime this week, I'm pretty sure it was one of the shows on this channel. But I broke that out and I wound up using it because I realized I actually had some Forbidden Size only coils in it. So.
Nice.
So
Yeah. So I mean, it's not too bad. It's doing all right for what it's worth, It's the coils and stuff. I got it maxed out. It's doing pretty good. But I had to switch over. Usually I'm a fruits and lemonade kind of guy, But I switched it up. Vapor Treat Cinnafun. It's just a cinnamon roll, and when you vape it tastes like a cinnamon roll, and that's all I want. So it's pretty good. I do like cinnamon flavored vapes. And I remember I was watching the Mixing Up show with you guys on there and stuff. Actually, if I can ask you, did you get anything from there that you want to try? Anything new?
On Mixing It Up?
Yeah, when you were on there, because you were on earlier this week, I was going to ask you.
They're inspiring every time I go on there. They're always doing something special.
That's the only mix show I can watch. I love them.
Yeah,
They're
to
great.
be honest, like I told them too, I was like, when I heard that Clown was going to be doing a mix, like a DIY show, I'm like, oh my god, this is going to be painful. It's going to be 4 guys who are just like, okay, we got 6 grams of this, 7 grams of that, but that show is awesome. Like, it really is. It got me excited about mixing again. And yeah, they really kind of let you know about flavors and the right kind of flavors to buy and where to buy them from. And I think that was a big thing for me. Like, I had tried DIY before and it just went horribly wrong, but I wasn't getting my flavors from the right place. And now that I'm getting like Capella flavors and Flavora flavors, like, it's going so much better. I mixed up a blueberry lime gummy bear flavor for the show that I called Barely Legal, and it turned out really good. And then Overdrip is, him and I have a good kind of back and forth rapport.
Yeah.
And he's got a new one that he's I don't know if he's actually naming it this, but this is what he had on the label. It says, "I like my candy hard." So it's like a hard candy flavor. Sifu makes some just phenomenal tasting stuff. So eLiquid Recipes website is a great place to find their recipes on there. And I got to be honest, man, if you can spend the time to DIY and if you want to follow recipes, it is so much cheaper to get like flavor that you actually want to vape
from the people that are making them and they're using them.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like, his Peach Among Worlds is really good. Who would ever think banana and root beer would mix good together? But I mean, he's got this flavor that just tastes really awesome. That's like those kind of flavors. So, I couldn't be happier with that show and what's going on with that. But that was a lot of fun. Like, they were like, well, and Overdrift's like, well, I just got home from work and I just threw this recipe together. And I'm like, how in the fuck do you do that?
Yeah,
like, if I did that, it would just be like sweet ass. Like, there would be no good flavor in that at all. But no, I had a good time on that. I was on Rescued Reviews this week too, so we played a fun game over there, like, what animal are you? And I love those guys over there too. So
I might have won a couple.
Yeah.
Well, what animal
Advocate
are
for
you?
Liberty
I
was-
wonder.
I don't know how he was guessing the animals he was guessing, but he was knocking them out.
It's because he's a
And,
furry.
Oh my god! Like, literally, there was like 4 or 5 questions, and I was thinking of a crocodile, and he's like, crocodile? And I'm like, how in the fuck did you get that? Like, did you go in the future and like figure out what that was?
How did you like when I got Kelly's? You guys realized?
Thank God for that. Like, I could not get that shrimp one to save our life. I'm like, what insect swims that?
That's not an insect.
animal?
That's a prawn.
She kept calling it an insect, and she's like, well, their heart is in their head, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't help me at all. Like, I'm not,
Horny guys.
See, it was shrimp. I found it. I got it.
I mean, it's
But
the
anyway,
same thing.
I wanted to ask Advocate for Liberty, like, are we still on for tomorrow, and what's that show going to be?
Yeah, actually, remind me. I forgot. I forgot all about that. I need to know what time to be up and everything.
It's 9 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, okay, that's
get
plenty
in.
of time.
Zoom will be open a half hour early, and that goes for anybody that's watching. Until the room fills up too much, to the point where it will cause me lag or some kind of issue.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got a costume, bring it. If you don't, that's okay too. Let's just enjoy the Halloween season.
I probably
There's a
won't put much
disclaimer
effort
that,
in, but
because we know some people might not be completely sober, I put a disclaimer on it just to be sure.
Well, you know, Vandal, you always have your go-to costume, which is Vandal. So that's just a hat.
Well, I could just be Vape Swaggins, you know?
Right.
You know, all that stuff.
Wagons.
No, it'll be a good show. I won't get too obtuse. I usually keep the obtuseness to this, you know, to this area. That's why if you see on Mondays I talk barely. No.
Oh, I plan fully on picking on you, but okay.
No, that's fine. And then also,
I just like that you put that game out on Mondays and watching Breeze Tones and Legion play that game. They just seem a little like a little standoffish. Like this is going a little farther than what we normally go on this show. And Vandal's like dildos, and I started to notice you answered Dick a lot. Like I think that's why you finished first. You're like Dick and Dick.
I started off really gentle because they said, well, we gotta keep it kind of PG-ish. So I'm like, okay. And then everybody, they were coming up with stuff that's pretty harsh. It's like, okay, I guess I jumped in a little late on that one.
Yeah, and that's what you don't know, Vandal, is that Advocate for Liberty is usually one of the names that you don't know.
I don't know his. You talk about like as far
He
as
changes his name on there all the time.
Oh,
it's usually
gotcha.
one of the top two. Like I really swore that he was Vandal's porn last week. Like I really thought, I'm like, that's fucking Advocate for Liberty. Like he's not saying it, but that's fucking him.
I'm more or less. I just really want to know who Slippery Whip is because they're always there, and it's one of you guys. Okay, that's okay. So it makes sense.
See what I mean?
Yeah. So that's the thing is like I just put my name in because it's easy enough, and like I figure as a host I shouldn't be hiding who I am. You know what I mean? But it's a fun time. Glenn, you haven't been here for the games, have you?
I think I was.
Oh, the first game. Yeah, the first game. Yeah. The second game was last Friday. I don't remember any of that show. I don't know if you guys are. Did I send you guys like an Instagram video of me like burning all the Amazon boxes I bought all summer and being like I love you so much because I found a video on my phone where I was really drunk and I look like, you guys ever know that like picture of the little girl standing in front of the house on fire and she's smiling like she did it? It's like a video of me and like my fire pits in the background roaring like 20 feet high because I threw all my Amazon boxes and I found it in my deleted videos because drunk me is smart. I do stupid stuff drunk and then I delete it. And so I don't know what's going on. So like the next day my buddy would be like, dude, you called me like 45 times last night to hang out. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So anyways, my deleted videos, they save because on your iPhone it saves your deleted stuff for like a month or whatever. So I went back through the other day and I was like, oh my god, that's terrible. So if I sent any of that to you guys, I'm kind of sorry, but not really that sorry because I'm starting to get there now. So it might happen again, but...
I just had to watch the episode from last week to make sure it really happened.
I watched the episode from last week to make sure that we ended it when I woke up the next morning. I was like, holy fuck it, we did a live show. I woke up, I checked YouTube. 2 hours. We did 2 hours last week.
You know what's funny is the Quiplash and all these games we played. When we were playing, I was playing D&D with our local vape band. That's what we did once a week, just hang out. And one nights when someone couldn't come or we finished early or something, that's what we do. We play the Jackbox TV games. So the fact that the vape band on YouTube came up with playing it online like this is just like, this is just perfect.
Yeah. No, I think it really works.
It's all the good parts of like a Twitch aspect, but without it being Twitch, and none of us are like just girls with sugar daddies, you know, trying to like get you to tip us so we can go take pictures in Bali, you know, or whatever it is.
If Anthony changed up his look a little bit with his wigs, maybe.
I don't know, maybe if you hit the beard behind the hair, and then be like, damn, she's hella cute, and then you're just like, what's up? You know, it's like, you know, I'm already here, I'm already at your apartment, let's do this, like, fuck it, like.
Did you guys ever watch Paradise PD? You have the one woman, the bearded lady woman.
That's a rough show. That is not a cartoon for the lighthearted, that's for
We
sure.
just started watching it again as random.
Oh,
certain
man.
times, shed times.
But yeah, David Mull said pure gold. I'm hoping he's talking about the show. So yeah, I don't think I said anything that was super inappropriate, so I'm not going to apologize. I mean, where the video's still up and YouTube hasn't banned it, and there's quite a few people that go and watch the stuff and hate on it. So if it was that bad, it would have happened. But
It had a bunch of views. I can tell you that. For
now
sure.
that was one of the most liked video. That's the most liked Friday Fallout and most viewed Friday Fallout we've ever had.
That's the only thing that scared me. I'm like, oh my god, that was crazy.
The worst part is like you guys are just getting an aspect of what it's like. Unfortunately, Cody had to go leave and go hang out with family, but he could have vouched. That's what it's just like hanging out with me to get drunk at my house. So when you guys see me like doing Instagrams on like a Wednesday night because I went 2 months without talking to people and I'm like, I'm finally ready to be social, but I have to be super drunk. That's what's happening in the real life situations usually. That and I'm falling all
If
over
there's
the place.
anything going on in chat, you're gonna have to read it because I can't see through these dark glasses, and I'm sure he can't see through that mask. So.
Yeah, I got it right here. Great Wombatsky. It's not too much, just like small comments, but we Wombatsky threw in. Paradise PD was good, but Brickleberry was way better. I didn't really
like
get
the
into
crossover.
either of them.
Brickleberry was rough for sure. Yeah, the whole episode where they had that like squirrel thing that was like
God.
reproducing, that like took over the park. Yeah, I've seen it. Like I'm tuned in. I know what's going on. Even though I'm 100
But
years
did you
old,
never-
I can still laugh at the best of them. Big Mouth is my favorite.
Oh,
of
we
those
have a
30
special
ass
guest
ones
coming in.
too,
I have to
so.
move it over.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
This is
d-
gonna make it that furry thing go even farther, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. Are you guys doing the same camera? I wasn't sure what was going on.
No, same camera.
All right, cool. I don't have to remember links
Goldilocks?
then.
Is she coming by?
This is the mask that was next to that one. We bought on my
So
desk.
now we're getting a deep dive into the secret bedroom dealings of an advocate for liberty.
Maybe if it ever works.
She's gonna have like a unicorn, but it's gonna be a strap-on her forehead. Okay.
Wait a minute, what?
And it goes right in your mouth.
Theoretically, it is supposed to be a unicorn.
Oh, dude, see, I know stuff.
Deep throat horn.
Oh, yeah, you can't hear things.
Light
If
bear.
you talk about her, she can't hear what you're saying.
My little horny.
But no, that does have that is supposed to have a unicorn horn. But,
Wait, so where is it? That's the real question.
she lost it.
She lost her horn. Yeah.
Well,
That's what happens when you get old.
old.
See, you guys did a good, like, I know, like, it's just a mask, but, like, you guys did a great job putting it together, so thank you for making it do it, especially, like, you know, Anthony doing all that. But, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, so I had these put on, and my little rhinestones are actually held on by hair gel, because I don't have, like, makeup kits or nothing. So when I start to get these beer sweats going on, they're going to fall off, probably.
Yeah,
But-
I started planning this like last week after the show. Like you got to put in some effort. You know.
Well, I had the
So, you know,
plan.
tomorrow I'll have a different mask.
Wait, am I supposed to dress up tomorrow? Because if tomorrow I'm just going to be a hungover cholo.
It's Halloween. How can you not dress up on Halloween?
I had planned on wearing the same thing tomorrow, but I do have some other options if that's what.
I actually really like Anthony's surprises because you never know what he's gonna be.
Oh, never. He always does great stuff, especially with all this.
When you're bearded like this, you're limited on options. But I was like, the Fat Thor is just fucking perfect. If I can find the right blonde wig, I'm going for Fat Thor.
Just to get nerdy for a second, I don't know if you realize this, but they're also continuing Fat Thor into the next movie. Like, he's going to be at least fat for at least the first part of the movie. So, like, he didn't, like, you know, save the world and everything. He didn't get over it. And I think that's the most human thing you can identify with the MCU. Is
My
that-
favorite line in
fat
that
depression.
movie is, "You look like melted ice cream." I'm like, that's fucking awesome.
oh, my
I
God.
almost brought like a regular hammer with me tonight, just like a regular claw hammer. Like, yeah, this is all I got.
I'm going to try to not...
Hammer's gone, so this is it.
The
Construction
thing I'm
over
looking at
Thor.
that I could put on camera, it can't be on camera on YouTube.
Lady Liberty says that she has he has the headphones on, so she can't hear anything we're saying. But you gotta tell her that I really do appreciate her coming on because all I see is her face in the corner of the mask, and it just reminds me of like a Bob's Burgers character.
Yeah, I like that she has to deep throat that mod to be able to hear.
Yeah.
You've got headphones on.
Stuck it deep
Well, I
there,
can
Lady
switch it, but
Liberty.
then it might reverb.
And it looks like, you know how when COVID first kicked in, you know, and everyone's doing the lockdown stuff? Right now, the Advocate for Liberty and his Lady Liberty right now look like they're doing a DJ set from your local bar, you know? Like, oh, what's up, guys? Like,
Oh, that's Lady Liberty. I thought that was Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, she heard that.
I know that's skinny.
Sarah Jessica Parker. No, I think Lady Liberty's nose is smaller. But anyway.
Didn't she just do a commercial again recently too? She's doing a commercial for something.
I have no idea. I haven't seen her on.
I don't know. All I know is the Gwyneth Paltrow pussy candle I want.
It's like her sitting on the counter talking to her husband.
That's Sarah Michelle Gellar.
You fucking dolt. No.
No, the weirdest commercials out there, I gotta be honest. I talked about this on another show, but the Charmin commercials are the weirdest ones out
Oh, a bunch of bears touching their asses,
Okay.
being excited
Well,
about
here's
it.
the problem. They're all arguing about who's going to pick up the underwear off the bathroom floor, and none of them are wearing pants. Like, whose fucking underwear is that? Like, it creeps me
Not in
out.
her
Like,
sponsor
none of
today
them
is
are wearing
toilet paper.
pants, but there's underwear on the floor. Like, whose underwear is this?
Do you think that it goes under the fur on that? Like, that's like, man, that's
Under the...
That's a tinfoil
Under
hat
the
time.
fur.
We gotta bring tinfoil hat time back, and we'll do it on that. Where does this Charmin wipe his ass and his underwear go? You
That
know,
sounds like an OnlyFans, like under the fur
under the. Oh wow,
bears.
we could do that. You know, just get a bunch of hairy guys. No.
But you know, everybody, Glenn is dressed as a gingerbread man. That's what he is tonight. That's his normal.
He's
outfit.
Bob Ross tonight, man, just without the bitchin'
It
hair.
does have that Bob Ross feel though, for sure. If he would just like start painting his background, that would be.
Dude, if he had a paintbrush, that would have been so perfect. Use your mod.
I know I've got something here. We're gonna go back here. For the happy little trees.
Oh, look at the happy little tree.
We'll just turn these into happy little trees.
Vandal likes other happy little trees too. Just so
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
I smoked the trees. I didn't smoke tonight though, because I'm pretty sure that's what put me up. It always puts me over. And last week, my vape pen, I have a cartridge, you know, a weed cartridge, and I had to put it in the other room to make sure that I wasn't gonna just do like I always do and be like, oh yeah, I could totally smoke this, and then be all stupid.
Yeah, well, I mean, we like it like that, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
I know.
When do you want to start going through some of these costumes that we had submitted?
Yeah, so I was gonna say, fuck it. I don't know if you guys want to hang out after the contest and stuff like that, but what we'll do is I can pull up the game after the contest. But Anthony Ramella was gracious enough to donate and put forward the mug. If you guys haven't fucking seen it, it's the coolest fucking mug of vape stuff. And I'm not just saying that because I was fortunate enough to be put on it without even putting Anthony on the show. So there's no give and take here. We're not even politicians. He did it because he thought I was a cool part of the community. Anyways, the Last Supper mug of all vape-related content
This
creators.
is it, man. This is the last one.
That's the last one from the original batch.
Yep.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna buy at least a few when I, and the economy's not dead, so there's gonna be more batches coming. But no, we're not doing next one's RB Mark II. Calm down, you guys. It sucks for you guys in the chat that didn't watch us on, pay attention to what we're putting on Instagram all week. You had to submit a picture of a past, present, whatever, some kind of costume picture that you had. So you guys had to enter the contest. So the people that send a picture, it's like a handful. I think we have like 6 or 7. We're going to vote on them, and they're going to win the mug. So there's no X1s tonight. It's not a contest that everyone's a part of because you guys, I've been putting on the social media for the last week, and so has Anthony Ramella. So like that sucks, and I'm not going to get drunk
We
enough
do
to do
want
another
chat to
giveaway.
vote.
Yeah, the chat will vote on the contest. Yeah. Oh, X1, if you think Vandal needs a weird tutu for tomorrow. Never mind. It wasn't even for a contest. It was for something way worse.
Yeah,
Who needs to wear a
put that in
tutu?
the chat.
Yeah. So I mean I don't even have I don't
They
even
don't
own a
make tutus
tutu.
my size.
They do. It's called bed sheets. No.
It's called
You can make a
4/4s.
tutu out of foil or something, whatever.
Out of foil. Oh man. No.
That way you can have you don't have a tinfoil hat, you have a tinfoil tutu.
The tinfoil tutu. You know what? Don't make a tinfoil tutu, guys. A crackhead will try to smoke you. So, anyways, we have the costume contest. I fucked it up. I got the chat wrong. I thought you guys are X1 for that. Anyways, you guys in the chat are gonna vote on this, and so I made a slideshow of the people, and I also made a bumper. I put some effort into it. Boom! There we go. Costume contest. Woo! All right, so there we go. High grade quality. It sucks because you see the content I make after Anthony Ramella's intro, and it's just poo poo. So here we go. The costume slides. I'm gonna throw them up right now. And so they're going to be on the window screen for about a minute. This is Cody, our co-host. Obviously, I'm not going to let him be a part of the winning aspect because he's a part of the panel, and I don't think that's fair. So, but Cody gave me a picture to throw up. So if you see, there's Cody on the right, his boyfriend Robin on his right, and then apparently a used condom, a whoopee cushion on the other side of him. So that was one of the submissions right there. Borrow one from Sister Swaggins, Great Wombatsky. God damn it. Gigas Maximus says I own several tutus, and you know what? You don't know me, but he does know me. That's unfortunate. So this is going to last for about a minute, so you guys see it. There's Cody's costume. I also submitted one in good fun of myself, so you guys can laugh at me. And I'm starting to realize, man, I dress up very feminine every year. But it's probably going to be on the last slide. So there we go.
It seems like the women ones that I dress up get the most.
They get the most
views
attention,
as well,
man.
So
Oh,
yeah.
you had some good ones there for the April Fools.
Yeah, I actually didn't submit anything for this, so because I wanted to let somebody else.
Yeah.
I only did because of she liked the mug.
No, it's a great mug. And then, of course, you guys are guests. And then here we have Shannon, or in the chat, as you see him as the tick begins, as a beautiful unicorn riding on what I'm assuming is a mini foldable bicycle in
God, this is one of
Australia.
my favorites. God, I love this.
He's a
picture.
ray of fucking sunshine.
Oh, I love this picture for a lot.
So this is Shannon, just so you guys know, we'll do the vote at the end. So there's Shannon, looking all cute. He has the horn that Miss Lady Liberty is missing. Excuse me, tonight.
You don't want to know where it is.
I'm guessing that's why he hasn't stood up all night. I'm not stupid.
That's a vandal.
He hasn't stood up once tonight. Now I know where it's at. I'm not
Does
dumb.
it have a remote that goes with it? Anyway,
It's the hot tub in Simulator 5000. It shoots out Sprite. No. Right here we have Still Valley Vapor. Right here, I asked him if it's okay to call him this. He's a horror wolf. So you got some competition tonight, Advocate for Liberty. Is that like the bad boy? Like you're the good one, that goes to school and does all your homework, and he's the one that like steals all the little foxes away from you?
Yeah.
there's a delay, so I just
Yeah.
had to see it. That's awesome.
Unfortunately, I didn't put it up for us guys to see right away.
He looks like my brother.
That's me getting up in the
That's
morning.
a keg.
That's what I look like when I get up in the morning. Is like, ugh.
Oh, that's pretty good.
When you're a chubby enough guy, you wake up when you wear a tank top, your tit falls out just like a chick does.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, let's see, this next one, I might need your help naming these guys because I don't remember the names. Obviously, as you see right here, an Advocate for Liberty and his Where Am I Missing mugshot that he is on the back of a milk carton for. He looks like a nice little pup right now that wouldn't sniff your dog's butt, but he probably would. That's how they say hello, so it's nothing wrong with that, Also, there's a missing unicorn horn. You find it in the picture? No.
He looks so cute.
That looks like a good boy. Like
It does.
I went outside and froze for that picture. Thank you.
Like, I want to give him a treat. Like, he looks so cute.
Definitely get some peanut butter for him,
Yeah. You can lick it off my balls.
I wasn't gonna say it, but
Yeah, but you were thinking it, so I can feel it.
This is just nuts. All right. And as you see Glenn in the corner, he's still our DD and he's looking miserable. It's because usually Glenn can party hard. So this one right here is the what is that fucking goddamn it, Wizard of Oz. I don't know who sent this one in, I forget, but they sent it to you.
Yeah, this is Luminous Croy. His name is Mark. He's actually I believe he's a Cowardly Lion in this picture.
Gotcha. So the Cowardly Lion is going to be the one you'll vote on in this one. But as you can tell, this is a classic right here, man. And, like, this is probably, like, I'm not even, like, being mean or judgmental or nothing, but this is probably, like, a good 30-year-old picture. Look at the effort they put in back then when they didn't have the internet.
Oh, yeah.
Like, imagine trying to, like, do something off of, like, a VHS tape. You pause it, but,
Yeah,
like...
Mark's a good guy. We used to work together at the vape shop, so
Nice.
he still follows me quite a bit, which is awesome.
Good. So, yeah, there you go. There's that one right there. Let's see what we have next. Only thing that sucks about OBS, if you guys, anyone else here, I know you guys here on the channel know this, but like when OBS, everything goes when you do a slideshow in milliseconds. So I had to do a transfer. And this one is a Naruto, I believe, and it was from someone that sent to Anthony Romella, and I'm not sure who it was.
All right, I'll have to wait till it comes up so I can see it.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's
Read
a
out
little
of
bit of
what's his
delay
mouth.
here, so.
So yeah, it's a Naruto, so I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, yeah.
Neither does Anthony, apparently. Wow.
Hold on, I can tell you who it is.
Hit me right in the childhood there.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good cosplay. If I'm being honest, I'm not into cosplay or
Yeah,
nothing.
that
But
was like one of the first ones that I got to, and I thought it was pretty good.
there's some effort there,
Yeah, no, absolutely. Give me just a second, I'll tell you who that is.
But yeah, this Cinefun's banging. When I get drunk, I like the dessert flavors.
That's Gordo.
Gordo. Okay, Gordo was the Naruto, and then this next one right here, I was also sent to you, Anthony. It was, I believe, a bloody lady. I don't want to even say something wrong.
Yeah, that's Cassie Davis.
This is Cassie Davis. I've seen her in the chat before, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is Cassie Davis right here. I'm not sure exactly what the theme is, but I'm just gonna go with a chick that'll fuck you up.
I was a zombie vandal.
Oh, she's a zombie. That's your name?
Yes, that is my name.
I don't even know your husband's name, and I've seen him naked. No. Only on Tumblr, but I'm assuming all dudes in furry hats are the same guy. I was really bored. I was like on the 12th page of Pornhub. You have to finish. No. But yeah. So there we go. We got that one right there. And then I don't know which one's coming up next, but I did throw in one for fun. Obviously, I can't be a part of the contest because I'm on the panel. But I figured you guys would get a good laugh out of it. There it is. It's me and Delane dressed up as our friend Scott and his girlfriend Fiorella. This is like a good years ago. I was her and she was my buddy Scott. And I tell you what, I had these fake checking. So girls get these bra things that stuff their boobs. Maybe someone can like elaborate it on it more.
Pussies?
They're called chicken cutlets, at least that's what I call them. And then you're supposed to stuff your bra, and they're skin toned. So I put those on, right? They're supposed to be sticky. They're supposed to stick to your boobs and make your boobs look bigger all night. I'm a fat, sweaty guy, and as you can see, like where my belly's hanging in that striped shirt, stripes just do not work with me. I was sweaty enough that my boobs kept falling down all night, so I looked like I had Down syndrome titties. One was lower than the other.
Down syndrome titties.
If my boobs were eyes that night, you would have to be like, which one am I looking at? So yeah, but anyways, I threw that in there for fun, just to, show you guys some of my stuff. I also did a pretty bitchin' Roger Klotz a couple of years ago, but I forgot to take put a picture of it on here. But yeah, so there's the costume slides, guys. So it's gonna be up to you guys to decide
And
in the
thank you
chat.
guys all for that sent those in. We
Yeah,
really appreciate it.
every single one of you. Thank you so much. Advocate for Liberty, Cassie, Glenn, and his brownie pepper towel roll. No. I know I keep saying that, but you just remind me of a brownie paper towel roll. Because, like, he has the mountains in the background. I just want you to have an axe right now. And I want you to be like, we're slicing prices. Anyways.
All right, I'm putting my vote in.
So, yeah, go ahead, type your votes in the chat, guys. And that will be the winner of the bitchin'-ass Last Supper mug that Anthony Romello made. And it's the last one from the original batch. So if you're very into it, then this is something that's a very cool collectible. Like most stuff here on the show that we give away, it's something that'll be cool on your shelf.
And unlike most things we give away on this show, it's something you can actually use. That's not a piece of shit. So
Yeah, well, actually, I think I ran through all the Desire Design stuff. From here on out, we're actually giving away good stuff if we do it. Now, who is it? I think Mowgli Vapes in the chat. He's won like 5 of the Desire things from the channel over the last year. He uses them to death, and they work for him just fine. But, like, I've also gotten feedback from people that where I sent them a mad mod that we had that was Desire Design. And it's a screw-in, just a regular mod, right? No, like, squonk or nothing. And then the fucking pieces are falling apart and all this stuff. And I'm like, well, you got it for free. What do you want me to do about it? No.
People will still complain about free shit, but, they
Yeah.
probably shouldn't.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, so far it's looking like it's going pretty heavy for Still Valley Vapors, Mr. Punk Rock Silver Fox 2020. We do have one by Mowgli for Shannon as the unicorn, the tick begins. So it's 5 to like a bajillion right now.
An advocate for liberty, don't worry, we'll get you a mug. I'm not concerned about that.
He's the one that made sure that she wanted.
I know. You guys do good work for the community. Like, as soon as Vandal orders his, I'll just overcharge him for his, and then we'll get you guys one.
See, that's not how it works.
Now he gets his for twice the price.
It's got to be twice as good, right? You're paying twice as much. You hit me with them Starbucks prices.
Sticker on the bottom. There we go.
So it's looking pretty heavy for fucking Still Valley Vapors, Mr. Punk Rock Silver Fox. And there's a name that voted for him that I haven't even seen talk in the chat before, which means that it was pretty good. So what's up? Show and Tell Vapes. They said Still Valley, and I've never seen you talk before. So if this is your first time, I'm sorry. Welcome to the show.
I'm not sorry. Thank you for coming. Thanks for hanging
thanks
out
for being
with
here.
us.
What are we voting on? I was on the phone with the missus. Well, Steven, sorry, you're not a part of this, so go sit at the end of the table.
What are you voting on?
We had a costume contest. Steven Sard and everyone else is voting on who they thought was the best, and I'm not going to replay it for you because you suck.
I feel bad. I don't really Glenn out. Glenn, which one did you like?
Glenn voted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he voted for
Hell yeah.
Steel Valley Vapors. Show and Tell Vape says first time here. Welcome to the show, man. Or lady. Adam Judge.
Welcome to the disaster.
Yeah, welcome to the show. There you go.
I like that he takes his glasses off every time.
I thought about it too. I was like, oh yeah, dude, I'm going to do the blue steel. It's going to look so shitty and great. Then I was like, I can't see my screen without my glasses. So I'm just
I
going to be...
really enjoyed the Vapor Swaggins post today, though. That
Yeah.
was great.
If you guys didn't see, I put on my Instagram story. I was Vapor Swaggins promoting the show that he's not on. Steven Star says he's taking his ball and going home. Bye! No.
For you guys, I'm going home.
So I'll let it go for another minute, but it looks like most people have voted. And it looks pretty fucking heavy on one vote, on one person, so.
You look like an art exhibit at the Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good and want to learn how to do it.
Is this for ants? I should just be like blue vape clouds and run around my neighborhood giving away like bottles of juice that I don't use. But then, it'd be just like, I'd be Candy King, whatever. No.
It's not clickable, but I did just put the link in for tomorrow's show.
Oh,
So
here,
if you
I can,
handle this tomorrow.
You guys can all vote for me, and then I don't have to send this mug anywhere. I'm just using it myself.
Let me see. Advocate for Liberty. I'm going to give you a wrench, and then you can type the link. So if you guys didn't know, while we're waiting for these last votes to come in, tomorrow night, I think it's going to be me and Anthony Romella. We're going to go on to the Mind, Body, and Soul, right? Are you still calling it the same one? Yeah, Mind, Body, and
It
Soul.
won't be the Mind, Body, and Soul. It's just going to be a special episode.
Gotcha.
Because it's not based around the mental health awareness.
Which is good because I probably would be a terrible person
But
to
we
share.
did have a show for Thursday. We did instead this week.
That's
Because
right.
there's no Wolf.
Okay. So yeah,
I mean, it'll still be mental, but it just won't be,
It'll be
trying to
mental,
help
but-
that
It'll
situation.
it'll be
About the
Australia Minto.
It's just showing how mental. Be aware that this is going to be a mental show.
I just appreciate that Lady Liberty came on. She didn't have to show her face, so she's happy to come on the show tonight.
She's like, I'm down. I don't have to see my face. You just see her face, right? And it's in her mouth.
It's all I'm doing is staring into this big open mouth.
If you guys want to see the good stuff, make sure you subscribe to their OnlyFans. No. Oh my god, the jaw is scary, man. Like,
I love that the mouth moves on that. It's fucking awesome.
I look like a stewardess from fucking
Not have to hold it.
that movie with Bruce Willis. What is it? Fifth Element. I look like one of the stewardess from that and shit, dude.
I'll come to think.
Yeah, where's Ruby Rod?
Yeah.
We'll put that strap down on my chin. It probably worked.
No, I put the strap on under my chin. And
They put the strap on, guys.
We're gonna use the strap on tomorrow. I don't know.
All right, so I'm gonna call it right here for the contest. We've got it's pretty fucking heavy. If anyone wants to double check it on the panel real quick, well, obviously not the guys that can't see out of their furry masks, but everyone else. I believe Steel Valley Vapors took this contest. I believe he won that.
That's awesome.
Nice job, Steel Valley.
Yeah. So Steel Valley Vapor, if you're still here, man, you won the contest, and you're getting that bitchin' ass mug. And he is, I can still add him in the chat. So if you're still here, if not, I'll reach out to after the show. If I'm not too drunk, if not, it'll be tomorrow. And I'll be like, hey, I think you won something. Go watch the channel and find out. So.
Well, I have his address because I've ordered stuff from Steel Valley Vapors before, so it shouldn't be too hard to reverse that.
Yeah, there you
Plus,
go.
it's really close to me, so thank you so much because that'll be cheap shipping.
Oh, boom, there you go. So yeah, big shout out Steel Valley Vapors, the costume contest, and thank you every single one of you for putting in the effort to take the time to save something from your Facebook page, or if you guys
Absolutely.
went and took a fresh one and did all that, because if we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. I like to embarrass myself because of you guys, and you guys watch it, and you guys, love it. This is the American
I want to
dream.
make this
right
show
here.
fun. We
Yeah.
want you guys to be able to relax and have a good time on Friday night. So.
Yeah, we want you guys to have a great time, so it's appreciated. So we got that out of the way. The contest is done. I don't know if anyone wants to keep hanging. If anyone wants to leave, that's cool. But I was thinking one game of Quiplash, and we'll get the fuck out of here after that.
Hell yes.
Oh,
I know
need to
Glenn's
be
looking sleepy,
dirty.
so you don't have to stay, Glenn, if you don't want to. So.
this is going to be fun.
I'm just a little dazed from Zoom crashing on me. Really.
Well, you've had to cover up a lot of shifts than you needed to normally, so it's understandable.
Yep.
So.
So if you want to play Quiplash, you're going to want to pull up on your phone.
Yep,
or somewhere.
Twitch.tv. If you're on your
Okay.
computer, Twitch.tv. If you're on your phone, Twitch.tv.
No, Jackbox.
I'm drunk.
Off TV. That's a different show.
I'm so sorry. The thing is, my buddy Geek is, I don't know if he's still in the chat, so we play Xbox together, and he does Twitch stuff. So I was telling him earlier that I had this idea because we just play, like, games together, you know, multiplayer games, Call of Duty, Rocket League, whatever it is. And I'm like, I just get super stoned, and he sometimes drinks, you know. And then, like, we'll start out a song, and then we'll just phrase it and go, like, kind of like karaoke. And I've actually talked to Anthony about this idea, and I think we're going to bring it too. And I should do this behind the scenes, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do it right now. How do you guys feel about the fact that one night we'll bring up a karaoke night, and we'll have the panelists face off against each other, singing the same song, and obviously we'll have the lyrics projected on the screen, and then the chat will vote on who did it better. And obviously, you don't have to be great at what you sing. You have to just make it good. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, you could be terrible at it, but it's fucking entertaining.
You guys will lose. You will lose bad.
See, that's the thing, is like, I'm really looking forward to it. That's why I want to do it.
And you also got to watch you don't get a copyright strike, because that's a serious offense.
Well, the thing is I could probably go get, like, a Korean DVD from, like, you know, all the bougie places downtown here in Vegas that have almost the lyrics. It's like Britney Spears, Oops, I Did It Again. It's like, oh, no, again, I did it, you know? So.
Oh, no, I did it again. I fondled myself.
So I turned up the sound so you guys would be able to hear it in this game, hopefully. And I'm about to toss it on the screen, but I'm going to get in first so I'm in control. And so we're going to screen share this. And we're going to get a game, a motherfucking Quiplash, going.
What's that URL again?
Jackbox.tv. Twitch.tv, no. Jackbox.tv.
I can't believe it's Jobs.
I know, it's perfect. I don't have
Get
one.
a Jobs.
So, before we start the game, it lasts for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Make sure you grab your drink if you need one. Fill up your vape. No dry hits around this place unless you're spitting on it, and let's get this shit going.
So is that hand jobs or is that Steve jobs? I just want to verify.
Put Jobs.
Okay.
Actually, I'm more interested in the fact that I thought you said ham jobs, and now I want a ham sandwich.
For you guys, it would be Hoof Jobs, it looks like.
Speaking of food, I have to give you credit. Those pictures you put up on Instagram of those pumpkin seeds, they look delicious.
Oh,
Thank
my
you.
God, yeah, I was so jealous.
Alright, so I've actually got to edit this apparently on the fucking screen live because the game's not working. Give me 1 second. It froze in a terrible spot.
You set it up for extended timers because people on this short ass thing are gonna be pissed.
Extremely fun.
There we go.
The struggle of Max.
My hair has actually fell down in
Yeah.
front of my eyes. It's kind of real fun to see.
Well, the good news is when he puts that screen up, normally you can't see you. So if you need to take your mask.
Yeah, you guys can't see, so the guests can't see us right now. They can only see the game screen. And I will warn you before I close the game screen. So you guys go ahead, take off your mask and get some fucking air. I believe it's like breathing in like 82 muffs in that fucking hairy thing right there.
That
Reminds
is
me of
kind
my first girlfriend. She had sideburns.
Yeah, I can grab my batteries now.
Alright.
There. That's better. I feel more normal.
Yeah, sorry. In the chat, they're like saying it's frozen. Yeah, I didn't do it right at first, but it should be good now.
Does that say butt nugget?
Butt nugget.
It says butt nugget.
So if you guys are in the chat, make sure you go to jackbox.tv from your phone or your PC or your Mac if you're not an idiot, and then and then type that in right there, and you can join us. Also, if we fill up and then you want to be a part of the audience, you can also sway what the answers are and how they're chosen.
Yeah, the audience can be very important, so don't think the audience isn't.
And I never do this, but I'm saying it right now. We got 17 viewers. Get your ass in here, you motherfuckers.
Nut butter and butt nugget. This ought to be good. Dick hole.
And dick hole.
These are going to be good
filled.
answers right here.
Alright.
All right, good.
So, I'll give it 1 more minute. Let the audience join if you guys want to join in.
The audience can join at any time. So
Okay, cool. So, fuck it. We're going to run it. I just opened a beer. We're about to start this shit, guys.
Let's get weird.
I'm Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein, your court-ordered host of Quiplash.
Court-ordered host. I love that.
My, what an attractive group. Oh, sorry. I was talking to my framed photo of the cast of Frasier.
My name
Remember,
is Schmitty
anybody
and
can join
the
the
job
audience at
is
any
shitty.
point during the game.
You know, I appreciate Glenn looks like your dad when he falls asleep after work on the couch and then you change the channel. He's like, I'm watching that.
Your responses or quips will be against someone else's, and everyone will vote
I love
on
you,
the
Glenn.
favorite. You score based on the percentage of
All
players
good,
who
man.
like your answer. Plus, there are winners bonuses at stake. Go.
Alright, let's see how we can get banned off YouTube tonight. Oh, Nutter Butter coming in. Bless you.
Advocate for Liberty is really good at this game, but playing live and playing at home is two different things. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's a little bit harder when you're playing live. So
Tell me about it. I
I'm
lose my
hoping that his answers aren't as good. Give me a chance. If it says Dick, it's probably Vandal's answer.
Hey, man. She was a nice lady.
Let's start this show. First up, something fun to scream when you win in a game of bingo.
Oh, God.
Other than bingo. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
What would you do if, like, you're playing bingo instead of using a dauber, someone was using their wiener with ink on it? Discuss.
Give him a thumbs up.
I don't think that's how that works in real life. Usually it's the cops. He's just like, yeah. He's got sunglasses. He's like, you son of a bitch. There you go. All right.
As long as I beat Slippery Whip, I'm happy.
Next one.
Play into the Vandal.
Something
I
that is
see how you
probably
are.
on Nicolas Cage's to-do list.
Oh God, a crappy movie.
Vote on your devices.
I don't even know.
Large clitoris transplant. That's so good.
Mowgli Vape says he screamed both on the last question, and I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
You know, I realized with this face makeup on, I know they can't see us, but you guys can. I look like a fucking video game character from all these new games coming out.
That's true.
God damn, man, that was a quiplash.
Damn, all of them.
Nice job, Squirrely Dan.
Well, who doesn't like an enlarged clitoris? Let's be real.
Something that will get you thrown out of a Wendy's. Time to vote.
They don't even sell corn dogs at Wendy's.
Your balls on a frosty.
So I'll go ahead and
Call
expose it. That's my answer. When I
Call
worked,
that chocolate nuts.
I worked at Home Depot for a few years, and right before I left, I knew I was gonna leave. I used to go to Starbucks all the time with this coworker, and we had this ASM, this assistant manager that was a total piece of shit. His name was Rocky. He asked me to get him a caramel frap or whatever the fuck it was with all the cream on top, and I rubbed my balls on it before I gave it to him at the work, and then I quit the next day.
Nice.
That wasn't statute of limitations, but I doubt he'd watch this.
Pulled out a few boobs and put it on.
The worst part was like when I brought it into the Home Depot and he took it, he took the cap off and whipped all the frosting.
This should be good.
It's voting time.
Dick and Bush.
Dick and Bush.
Dick and Bush coming at you with another rhyme.
I think you got another song to make.
Yeah, sounds like I gotta write something else now. God, my feed is so backed up.
That's the only thing that's backed up? No. Nice job, Butt Nugget.
That nugget's killing it.
Next up.
God, I love
Terrible
these
name
names
for
on
a
here.
1930s gangster. Time to vote.
Oh, the women's voter gang. That's rough.
1930s.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, if Michelle Daldine was on here, she'd be giving somebody shit. You're right there. You would.
Come at
Man,
me,
she
bro.
gives me so much shit for my answers, I can't even tell you. Even when they're not my answers, she blames them on me.
I was trying to keep it
Like,
with the
that's gotta be
times.
Dr. Exotic. I'm like, that's not even my answer.
Coming up next, new movie idea. The Muppets Take
Oh
Flight.
no.
That would have been a good one.
Vote on your devices.
How are they both equally worse?
They're not equal. There's a clear winner here.
Math.
Vandal loves the fear of the furry.
I've talked about the time I lost my virginity on the channel before, and it was this chick that used to...
Isn't this ironic that this one came up with me wearing those masks?
The meth part? No. Alright, let's see. Oh man, everybody wants to have sex with me. I guess that's a good thing.
Just know you shoot it into a sock, so it's alright.
Hey, my bed's not raised. They all go on the side of the bed.
And next, what's really at the center of the Earth?
Oh god.
These nuts.
These nuts, man. That's a throwback right there. You guys remember that guy? He's actually here in Vegas. So he lives here. He got real famous doing the D's nuts saying. Obviously it didn't last long because you know there's no integrity in just saying these nuts. And so he walks around the strip out here in Las Vegas, and then you pay him $20. He'll take a picture with you and a video and he'll go, "These nuts." No bullshit.
His first name Bob? Bob These Nuts.
Bob These Nuts. It's funny though, a lot of like washed up celebrities end up in Vegas. I've gone to parties where my buddy is a DJ and he DJ'd.
Squirrely Dan
And
just
cool-
taking it.
And Coolio's there, yeah. Nice job, Squirrely Dan. Is Squirrely Dan Geekus? Are you still here, Geekus?
Squirrely Dan's me, bud.
Oh,
Nice.
Something you do
Whoa.
Nice
now
answers,
while
man.
Standing in a police line.
Proud.
Time to vote.
While making eye contact.
The worst part
See,
is
I
it's
love
all
ones that
wieners.
are extra like that. You gotta have the description in there too. It's the little extras that make
You
it.
gotta be involved.
Picture yourself while making eye contact. To see somebody staring at somebody like, oh yeah, oh
Police
yeah.
line up staring at the cop. Like,
It's just a mirror, so you're like staring at yourself.
that makes even better.
Damn, quiplash and a half there, Wiggly Worm. God, I'm glad this is a late night show.
Oh, Geekus says he's here. What's up, man? I thought it was you, but it was Glenn.
That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Alright, let's see how bad we're doing.
I thought I was doing pretty good, but man, that's, there's a couple of quiplashes in there. Yeah.
Oh,
Errors.
goddamn, Glenn coming back
Really, Dan
hot.
got like a perfect
On to
score.
round two.
He did, he got 2 quick
Points
blasts.
are
Awesome.
Doubled, I say.
Alright, Glenn's not allowed back on the show. No.
Oh man, I went a little dark on this one.
It's alright, man.
Actually, I went a lot dark on this one.
Oh wow, that and I know it's gonna be bad if you feel like you gotta make up for it.
Yeah,
If you're actually saying it's dark, it's probably really bad.
It's probably
yeah,
terrible.
It's really bad. This would make vans with free candy on the outside look tame. These are pretty rough.
I forgot about the fact that I had my little stream deck right here, so now I'm just throwing up gifts as I can.
When we tried to play this last week, you talked over the entire
here we
game
go.
to the point you
The
couldn't
first
even tell
prompt is
what the questions
the
were or
worst
who was
charity
answering.
Save the blank.
The worst charity, save the vandals, or the wrecked animals.
What's the difference? I'm going for the more medical term on this one.
More medical term.
Medical terms.
The medical burn. Oh man, I had some ideas earlier and I forgot them all. See, the medical term, people go with it.
Damn, just fucking killing it there, Wiggly Worm. Nice job. Sorry.
What a dick. No.
A terrible vacation idea, going to visit the Museum of Blank. It's
Oh my god, how could it get any worse?
Oh, those are both bad.
I'm gonna do one because it's not real. That's the worst part. So I used to do my tinfoil hat time segment on here. I had a lot of people follow me recently that are very far right extremist kind of people on the channel and follow this stuff and like it, and because they all post conspiracy theories, so I stopped doing it.
Close.
I told you guys I went dark.
Yeah, you did.
dark.
Yeah, you did. Way to bring up my childhood. No.
occupation for a robot.
Uncle Dan?
to have.
No.
Oh no, this is not gonna be good.
Vote on your device.
This thing wops. Big Vandal get a nut. Oh man. Oh.
It does all
Because
right,
nobody
man.
else on the show gets picked but you. It's
I know.
all Vandal shit.
No, that's the worst. The best part about it is like when I first started doing the stream and stuff, we were doing like Legion, right? And like Legion's like, man, you're always so self-deprecating. Like you don't need to do that. I was like, this is how I cope. Please make fun of me. This is how it works. God damn it, Squirrely Dan.
Vandal won it.
God damn it, Squirrely Dan, you son of a bitch.
Because he knew it was yours.
RB Mark II says that robots get rusty
These
fisting
kids
wops.
today.
No.
Time to vote.
Not enough porn.
So we'll get weird about it. You know, I'm 30 years old. Do you guys remember those old websites where like you could get the downloaded the stripper chick on your dashboard or on your
You have not enough porn this day and age.
Do you know what I'm talking about though? They used to have the strippers on the key like on your desktop, and they'd be in the corner, and you'd pay like $20 like DLC on a video game, and it'd be different strippers dancing across your desktop.
No.
Oh man, that was a
Not
big
even.
'90s thing, man.
Oh, that was a tie, and then the audience made it.
Fuck you, audience. No.
Nut butter.
Nut butter.
and
Next
jelly.
one. Another name for the Grand Canyon.
Oh my god.
It's voting time.
Thank God no one used me for this one, dude. I was like, I know it's coming. Well, obviously my ex is Gash. What's her name again? Like
Ass crack.
the grand ass crack.
The grand ass crack.
Where's Big G when we need him?
Imagine being like a Middle Eastern nightclub owner. Welcome to the grand ass crack, my friends. We can smoke hookah. Squirrely Dan, you squirrely son of a
A
bitch.
bad name for a water park.
Oh wow, man.
Vote
That's
on
a
your
pisser.
devices.
Just because you put in the effort to put in 18 words in that.
That's a pisser.
If you're gonna call it That's a Pisser, might as well call it R. Kelly Land.
That would have actually been good.
I like how Miss Lady Liberty is like, no, just stop. She's like, I saw BBH1 behind the music, just stop.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
You dark motherfucker.
I told you, man. These were fucking dark. That's tough.
Coming up next, the best pickup line for an elderly singles
Oh
picture.
no! Oh no!
Time to vote.
Huh? Are you voting for Biden? No.
Oh, still, is that the new Ben guy?
Is that the extra
Chanel
action
number Ben
cream?
guy.
Is that the triple strength with rhubarb?
See, I would have put like, you want to straighten out some wrinkles?
I
Like that would have been my answer.
can iron those out.
Ugh,
Oh man.
that was close.
At least it's not even numbers, so it's never going to be any tie.
Next in line, what bears dream about all winter.
Oh. Twinks? No. I knew no one else was gonna laugh at that except for you.
Because last week, Vandal actually put some of his own up. Like he had his name in some of his own and won him. He got whiplash.
I gotta tell you, man, we get pretty homoerotic on this show.
Oh, split the audience too.
Next thing you know, I'm gonna be this channel's gonna be featured on Grindr for a month.
Reminds me of that vape flavor I
Round
made
two
called
is no
Sticky Nuts.
more. Let's see the damage.
Remember that.
All right, where are we sitting?
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, baby.
Ah, I hate this game.
This is round three.
Now you sound
Your
like Daily
last
Babe TV.
prize.
Every game he
Points are
wins, he
tripled,
loves.
and
Every
That's
game
what
he
Legion does every Monday when we play. He's like, I hate this game when he's losing.
Your last prompt is what Chewbacca has really been yelling all these years.
I gotta pee, but I can wait. This music, dude, I turn up the sound so they can hear it too.
Yeah, that's much better like that. I like it when the guy actually reads it.
Yeah. Geekus Maximus, my buddy, I play Xbox with, says I hate every game, and you're goddamn
Okay,
right, you
this
son of a
round you have
bitch.
3 votes to give to players. You can give them all.
RB Mark
to
II says
players.
get a bucket.
Fuck Vandal. Oh.
Can you vote more than once for one?
Yeah, you could vote 3 times for the same one if you want.
Excuse me. By the way, Advocate for Liberty,
Yeah.
I'll send you the recipe, but
Those do look. I mean, I like the fact that there's like several different flavors in one.
I did,
Stuck in my
I got, everything bagel seasoning on one of them. The second one was lemon pepper, and the third one's the sea salt.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
those
saw
everything
you put
ones
the
are good.
sneakers Next to 'em.
Yeah, the everyone bagel ones are good, but the so I use the cooking spray or whatever on them, right? Instead of oil. This is a little bit better for you. But when you put all the seasoning on it, like the lemon pepper, it burns a little bit, so you get a little bit of crunch. Bro, I've been sucking these seeds all night. No homo. Poor dickhole. Can't find my wiener, bro. What are you doing, step bro? I already know. Oh, just me and you?
You voted for your own fuck Vandal. That's nice.
Hemorrhoids. I have hemorrhoids. I lied. I'm bringing the seeds back out.
All right, nice job, Vandal. That's a lot.
That was a good one.
It's a taint here, man. Anything with taint
It
wins.
is a taint hair.
Anything with taint wins
That's
always.
it. Let's take a look at the final scores.
So if any of you guys are making OnlyFans, use tape.
Ain't that okay?
God damn it.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Dr.
yes.
Exotic is a wiener.
I haven't won one of these in a while, so I'm
So
happy about
unfortunately, Dr. Exotic won it, as you guys see on the screen right there. Top answers, D's Nuts got 100% on Squirrely Dan. Wiggly Worm got 100% on Pleasure Yourself while making eye contact. Man, this needs to be a paid channel show. Wrecked Anus, 100% by Wiggly Worm. Abortion Clinic wastewater slides and stuff by just Dr. Exotic got 100%. And then getting a large clitoris transplant by Squirrely Dan. God damn it, Glenn. You're like a low-key winner on this. D's
Really,
Nuts
Dan,
again.
Yeah, much props, buddy. You definitely have come leaps and bounds from the last time. So, way to embrace your inner, pervert. Inner pervert.
He's so quiet
Finally-
because he has so much
finally
going on.
understand the show.
But yeah, so that was the game. As you guys see, obviously Dr. Exotic, aka Anthony Ramella, aka Fat Thor, won it over here. So congratulations. Let's see if you guys can hear this. I got some sound bites. Cool. It sucks. Anyways.
Deserves a new beer.
Yeah, I just cracked another one, and I figure we'll hang out for a couple more minutes to end the stream. I don't know if anyone's hanging out afterwards, but if you guys want to, I'll leave the room open for the Zoom. But other than that, let's go ahead and start closing stuff out because we have had you guys here for an hour and a half. And I'm not that drunk yet, but I will get drunk in the after party. Anyways, let's go ahead and do it. And our guests, our lovely guests, Mr. and Mrs. Advocate for Liberties. This Lady Liberty, Mr. Advocate for Liberty, thank you so much for coming on. Obviously, we're going to be on his show tomorrow. I did give you a wrench, so if you want to toss in the link so everyone in the chat will know.
We can do that.
Me and Anthony Ramella will be on the show tomorrow. Anthony Ramella and I'm sorry, we could do proper English, I guess. And we'll be on the show tomorrow, just kind of like mixing it up, doing everything crazy. And because I do think that, not that any of the guests that you've ever had aren't assholes, but I think we're going to bring something a little different than you usually see.
I've been on the show before.
Yeah, he's been on before.
But we're going
I've
to be
been
able
on
to
the show
feed off
before.
of each other. That's the worst
I
part.
did a hell of a time on that show. That was a great show.
It was a good show. It was actually their first super positive show we'd done in a while. He brought up some good points, and it was really good. He helped a lot of people, I think, that day.
Strangely, being his show, it'll be the first time that I'm on the show.
Ooh, there we go. It's a whole lot of
Love
firsts
to see
tomorrow.
vape chicks out there on the shows, man. I'm a big fan of that.
Mask.
Same here.
Anthony Ramella just called you a vape chick, but let me throw this out there. I mean this in the most respectful way possible. Don't be a vape chick because you don't have a Meepot sponsorship. Anyways.
Yeah, you're not advertising wigs or socks, so you're all right.
Just imagine trying to advertise a shitty juice and trying to sell people on your OnlyFans. We know it's gross. Not you. I'm talking about those girls we see on Instagram. I'm being an asshole right now. I need to end the show.
Chat, thank you so much for joining us. It's
Yeah,
been
thank you
really
guys.
a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thank you guys for being here so much. I appreciate it so much. And if a lot of people don't know, if you guys watch our show, as you can see, Advocate for Liberty, excuse me, I'm sounding like a bitch named Martha that smokes menthols. He dropped a link in the chat for his channel. Make sure you guys go like and sub if you guys want to do anything vape related. And he also hits on a lot of mental health. And he does a lot of great things. He speaks on things that a lot of other people would normally avoid. And it's something that we all go through and struggle through whether or not we're vocal about it. So it's something that's going to help everybody. It's a casual time. I go and hang out in the chat, and I just go in there and I say stupid shit. You either just be sticking my dick in a bowl of mac and cheese or something serious that's happened to me in my past that other people can relate to. Great people. As you see, they're here with us tonight, which means that they can hit every aspect, and that's the best kind of people you can have because they know where everyone's coming from. So make sure you guys go sub, check that out, and the link in the chat right there. Other than that, you guys got anything for us to throw out before I cut you guys off?
No, that's actually good. I'm just going to stick with that because the rest of it doesn't matter. This is a good, fun night. Really enjoyed it. I hope everybody else did too. That's it.
Boom. Thank you guys.
Yeah, man.
Glenn, what you got for us, homie? Because I know you don't have much.
Smoke trees every day, man.
Boom. There you go. Soup Dog said that or whatever.
Just keep painting.
Yeah. Keep painting.
Happy little trees.
Happy little mistakes. That's what my mom would have called me if she loved me. Anyways, Anthony Ramella, let's tell these people about you. If you guys, before you get into it, if you guys saw the intro video when we first started, he made that with his partner, and they're fucking media masters on doing great things. So make sure you guys show some support. But Anthony, go ahead and do it for yourself.
All right, well, you can find me out on Instagram, and I'm Anthony Ramella, CBD Candy Connoisseur. There's a couple other ones out there, the CBD Candy Cartel. You know, I'm all over the place. We just started a YouTube channel for Shake and Bake Media LLC, so I would love if you went over and gave me a quick subscribe. We're putting some of our media stuff on there so you guys can kind of see what we do. Shop owners, if you need labels, if you want an intro for your Instagram, or if you want an intro for your YouTube channel, just hit us up, man. We do inexpensive work, and we do it really, really well. If you need CBD gummies, go check out exoticleafusa.com. That's exoticleafusa.com. So we're just trying to help. We want to be able to offer media for companies that can't get it anywhere else. So if you got cannabis companies, vape companies, CBD companies,
everything,
we want to help you. That's what we do. If it's mainstream, you could probably get this work done elsewhere. But if you are, on that edge of not being mainstream, come see me. I will make you something fucking baller that you can be proud of and that people will actually see. So just super excited to be on the show. Really, really enjoy it. Thanks to the chat for being here tonight. It was a ball. Thank you for those people that did turn in pictures. We really do appreciate that. We've been working on it all week. And this show is just going to get better and better and better. So, tune in next week. We want to see you again. We'll have more of, we'll kind of get into a groove. We'll have more of a schedule if we can keep Vandal sober. If not, you just never know. It might be a shit show like last week, but it's always going to be fun. So don't ever be afraid not to tune in. We love you guys, and, I hope you have a great weekend and be safe. And come see us over on Advocate for Liberty's channel tomorrow, because it's just going to be more of this, and, you never know what I might be dressed up as. So, it's definitely time to come over there and take a look. So, Vandal, take us home.
So, guys, everybody here, Glenn, thank you for being here. I know you've been busting your ass staying busy. I'm glad you stayed awake long enough to be here and deal with it. Put up with the bullshit. Advocate for Liberty, Lady Liberty, thank you so much. You guys do amazing things for your community, and you guys deserve all the credit for what you do. Anthony Ramella, you're a handsome fat Thor. Hit me up in the DMs after the show. Other than that, we will be back next week. I will be back on Monday wearing a suit and tie compared to what we do here, and we'll be vape advocacy. We talk about stuff that may actually pertain to your life if you just want to learn about vape and not talk to a bunch of shitheads all night. Other than that, we will be back next week like Anthony Ramella said. And make sure you show our sponsor, local vape distro, some love. They give us the code Amigos20, Amigos20. Use it on the website. Take 20% off your whole order, where you can get Breestones coils from MTLs to 26, 27, 28 gauge aliens, as well as Anarchist juice, Vapor Treats juice, all the shit I vape, all the shit a lot of people vape, as well as Homeboy and all that. They're a great company. We don't get kickbacks for that. We don't make no money off of that. That's just for you guys. We don't get no hookup. I still pay full price for some stuff. Anyways, make sure you guys do that. Other than that, we hope you have a fucking great night. I put the link in the fucking chat for the Zoom room if you guys want to hang out for a little bit of an after party, drink a couple beers, watch me throw up while wearing makeup. It's kind of cute. Other than that, we'll see you next time. And you guys have a great fucking weekend. Peace.